goods and service tax. Okay, goods and service tax. It's all about when you go and buy some products, when you buy anything in the sense when you buy, go to a hotel, go to a restaurant and buy anything, or you go and stay in a hotel, there or everywhere you have to pay GST. So there is a amount that you have to pay when you are buying a chocolate. You have to pay maybe 50 rupees for that chocolate, right? So this 50 rupees has a component that is called GST included in that. So again, if you're going and staying in a hotel, maybe the room rent is 5,000. It's a service, right? Hotel is providing you a service. So it might, assuming the room rent is 5,000 rupees. So even though they say the rent is 5,000 rupees, on the rent, you have to pay GST. So most of the hotels charge 18% GST. So though they say 5,000 rupees is the room rent, how much you will end up paying? You have to pay 5,000 plus 18% of 5,000. Understood? So this is going to be your final amount, final bill amount. Got it? So this is a tax. It's a kind of, government has done some kind of unified taxing. That's what they have brought in. So there is something called indirect tax and direct tax. This comes under indirect tax. What is direct tax? We are not learning direct tax and all that. In case if they ask for MCQ, you should know what is direct tax and what is indirect tax. Direct taxing is the income tax that people pay, right? We have income tax department. So salaried employees and, your parents must be paying income tax. So that comes under direct tax. It is directly proportional to how much you're getting as salary. So your salary is certain percentage is paid as tax. Whereas in this kind of cases, where whenever you are buying a goods in the sense it can be, except vegetables, most of the other items have got GST, okay, except veggies, which is an essential thing. Other than that, everything you have GST, and you have to pay 5% to, I don't know what is the max, maybe it was 28 before. I think 28 has been changed to 18 now, I'm not sure. So some items have 5% GST, some items have 12% GST, some items have 18% GST. You don't need to know what has what percentage of GST. That in the question they will specify the goods has got GST is so and so. Okay, so now, so here, what is the in this example, so how much the person has to pay as his hotel the bill, hotel, what is it, that amount. So you cancel this out. What is 18 into 5? That is going to be your total amount. What is 18 into 50? 900. Yes. So yes. So 5,000 plus 900. So though they said the room rent is 5,000, you have to pay 5,900 rupees, including GST. So, see, when you buy an item, there will be a tag, right? The price tag is given. So that price is called list price or marked price, right? So they have mentioned there will be a price tag, and that is the maximum price that can be charged for that item. So, and what is the cost price? So I am the shop owner. So this is, I am buying it from the manufacturer or the dealer, right? I am buying it from the manufacturer or dealer. That is going to be the cost price for me. For me, that's the cost price. Now, when I am the shop owner. Now, when I am selling it to the end user or the people like the regular customer, end customer, I'll write. So I am selling it to the end person. This is going to be the selling price. Okay. So when I go buy a chocolate, not me, maybe I'm the shopkeeper, right? So I'm not me, some other customer is coming and buying a chocolate from me. That is, say, for example, he's paying 50 rupees. So that 50 rupees is the selling price. Okay. 50 rupees is the selling price. So this is 50 rupees. Now, I might have bought the same chocolate for 35 rupees from the dealer. Why? Because I am buying in bulk. When I am buying in bulk, obviously I'll get at lesser price. So my cost price is much less compared to the selling price. So who is getting it? The end customer will have to pay the selling price, right? Now, why I have mentioned here is when the person, this shop owner, or we can say trader or dealer, all these are different names for a person who purchases item from the manufacturer or someone who sells it in bulk. Okay, so here, so it's like the trader or dealer, all these guys, why they are buying? They buy it with an objective to resell it. Okay, it's not that they buy it, keep it at home and they use it for their daily purpose. No, they are going to sell it. Those people are called trader or dealers. So when the trader goes and buys item, I told you it's going to be called cost price, right? It's okay, cost price. Now on the cost price also, he has to pay GST. Okay, say for example, this trader buys for 1,000 rupees. Here he has to pay a GST of 10%. Let me keep it as 10%. So calculation would be easier. So when the trader buys goods for 1,000 rupees, and then the GST is 10%. How much he will have to pay to the manufacturer or whoever is selling this to the trader? How much this guy will have to pay, including GST? Total amount would be, yes, total amount is going to be 1,100. So in this, what is the GST amount? GST is 100 rupees. Yes. So how did you calculate this?
500 into price.
Cost price plus GST, you can say, but usually we say not cost price, we say sale price. Sale price. Here, that guy is buying, right? The trader is buying it. So this is going to be, what did I say? Selling price, right? So this will become sale price, or we call it sale price, not selling price, sale price. Sale price plus GST. Goes and sells it to another customer. So at that time, he might be selling it for, say, 1,500 rupees. Okay. So the selling price is, I should write it. Selling price is, assuming this guy sells at 1,500 rupees. GST is remaining at 10%. So what is the GST amount that this guy is paying? It is going to be 150, right? Who is paying GST amount this time? See, it's like, how should I draw this? There is a trader. Trader buys from the manufacturer. He has to pay a GST. Okay. Now, this guy is selling it to a customer. The customer has to pay a GST. Okay. Customer has to pay a GST. Now, this person, trader to manufacturer, what was the GST? GST was 100 rupees. You remember this? This is 100 rupees. Okay. But customer to trader, it is 150 rupees. So what is the difference? So GST, it's like GST, we call it GST collected minus GST paid. Collected from whom? Collected from the customer. And GST paid to the manufacturer. Okay, so what is that going to be? That is going to be 150 minus 100, and that is 50 rupees. Okay, so what will he do with this 50 rupees? He can't. The trader cannot keep this 50 rupees. He has to pay this amount to the government. So this 50 rupees that he collected, as this is called value addition, GST on value addition. This 50 rupees is called GST on value addition. What is value addition? Value addition is the amount that the trader, the seller has increased, right? He has bought it for 1,000 rupees. That 1,000 rupees thing, when he sold it to a customer, he's sold it at 1,500 rupees. So 500 rupees is the value addition. 500 rupees is the value addition. And what is 10% of 500? That is GST on value addition. So this extra amount, 50 rupees, the shop person or the trader has to pay to the government. GST is a destination-based consumption tax. We call GST is a destination-based consumption tax. So this point I have seen in multiple choice question. Okay, so destination-based consumption tax, that is GST. Now, how does GST work? There are different kind of transactions that can happen, right? Different types of transaction means in India, there is a central body, central government. Then there is a state government. And I'm not writing government. There is a state that is controlling. The one controlling body is state. Then there is a central controlling body, and there is something called union territories. Yeah, right. We have some are not states, some are union territories. So in union territories also we have these VAT and not VAT, sorry, GST. So this whenever a person is buying an item from the it's called intrastate. Intrastate means intrastate transaction. I will write intrastate transaction means within the supply within the same state. Supply within the same state. So manufacturer, the trader, and the end customer, everyone is in the same state. So in Karnataka, they are producing something. The trader is also in Karnataka itself. Maybe take the example of ID. There is a brand, right? ID. They sell ready-made food. So they have their factories in Karnataka. When we buy it from any shopkeeper, the shop is in Karnataka, and we are also in Karnataka. So everything is within Karnataka. So the tax, this kind of tax involves two components. That is, intra-state transaction involves two components. That is CGST, that is central GST, and state GST. Okay, two things are involved in this: central GST and state GST. Since Karnataka is a state, we have state GST, but assume that we are in some union territory. So in that case, you have union territory. How is it called? UGST or something. 1 minute, let me just check what it is. Yeah, UGST. So if we are living in union territory and the manufacturing is happening in the union territory, then it is UGST. Okay. So in an intra-state transaction, two things are coming in. One is central GST, other is state GST. So when I say GST is 18%, that means CGST, that is central GST, is 9%, and state GST is 9%. That means the seller or whoever is buying it, maybe assume that it is a manufacturer, whatever tax that he has collected, he has to go and pay 9% of the tax to the CGST office. There is one CGST office and there is one CGST office. So this manufacturer will have to go and pay 9% to this office and 9% to SGST office. Understood? So you have to pay it equally. Central government and state government, both of them will divide the tax equally. Got it? This is about intra-state transaction. Assume that I'm going to buy some item. I'm constructing a house. I want to buy some marbles. I am going and getting it from Rajasthan. Now, Rajasthan is a different state, right? Where do I live? I live in Karnataka. Rajasthan is a different state. So what is that called? That's called interstate. That's called interstate transaction. Okay, so you are buying or selling items. It's interstate. What is the meaning of interstate? Supply from one state to another. Supply from one state to another. So in this case, I'm buying from one place, but I'm transporting the goods to another state. So it's not that only one state is involved, right? So two states are involved in this. There is something called IGST. We have something called IGST. What is the meaning of IGST? That means integrated GST. Integrated GST. So there is no CGST or SGST coming in when it is interstate transaction or interstate sale. What comes in is IGST. So here,
Ma'am, so SGST and CGST and UGST is of intrastate transaction.
Intrastate.
Intra.
Yes, intra means within the same state. The seller is purchasing from the same state. Like I told you, ID has a factory in Karnataka. So maybe a dealer is going and getting from Karnataka, the manufacturer, same ID manufacturer who is based in Karnataka. So the trader and the manufacturer, everyone sits in the Karnataka state, right? So that's called intrastate. Supply is within the same state. That is intra. Getting me? But if it is two different states are involved, I am getting from marbles from different state to this state. At that time, two different states are there. So here, there is no CGST and SGST. What happens is, you just have one thing, that is IGST, integrated GST. You just pay it to that integrated, that office directly. Understood? Amrit, you have any questions? Nalin?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Nothing. All of you are clear with this concept.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, and what they do after collecting this IGST, they don't keep it. Okay, there is certain proportion in which this tax is divided that we don't need to study. We just need to know that the commerce students will learn. We don't need to understand that. So IGST is that integrated GST. This entire 18%, you will pay to the central. Central will take the entire, but it is called IGST. Okay, and central will divide based on, I don't know how the claim and all that. I don't know how they are dividing. That we don't need to bother. When it is intra, you have two tax component coming in. That is CGST and SGST. When it is interstate, you have only one tax, that is IGST. That's how it works. Okay. Yes, so can we start doing some problems now? A dealer in Calcutta buys some goods worth 6,000 rupees. If the rate of GST is 18%, find how much will the dealer pay for the goods bought. Okay, so here we are not informed about from where he is buying. Nothing is mentioned. So when they are not talking about this is coming from this state to another state, just take it as this is an intra-state transaction. Okay, when nothing is mentioned, take it as intra-state transaction. So here, you need, whenever it is intra-state, you need CGST and ST. So remember that. Now, what is the amount? Amount is going to be 6,000, right? And what is the GST amount mentioned? GST mentioned is 18%. So you just need to calculate what is CGST, what is SGST. You have to split it basically. What is CGST? I told you it's going to be half, right? They are divided equally. So 9%, 9 by 100 into 6,000. Here also 9 by 100 into 6,000. This is the amount, CGST and SGST. So what is that? 540, right? Yes. So both are 540 rupees. So in total, how much will the dealer pay for the goods bought? So how much the dealer will have to pay? How much dealer will pay? Dealer will have to pay 6,000 plus 540 plus 540. What is that? 7,080 rupees. The question is, find the amount of bill for the following intra-state transaction of goods. The rate of GST is 12%. And this is, they have clearly mentioned, it is intra-state. Now we have MRP given, discount given. Okay. So MRP is rupees 250, 200, 150 and 300. And the discount is, here we are getting 30%, here we have 40%, here we have 32%, and here we have 20%. So this guy is buying so many items. Some item is MRP is 250, that has 30% discount. One item is 200 rupees, 40% discount it has. Then another item is 150 rupees, it has got 32% discount. And the last item is 300 rupees and it has got 20% discount. And one important point which I want to add is the GST is calculated on the sale price. So here the amount, he has purchased items of 250 rupees, 200 rupees, 150 rupees and 300 rupees. But that's not the last price that's not the final price that he's paying, right? There is a discount on that. So you need to calculate what is the final amount. After understanding the final amount, on that amount, you are putting the GST. Okay, so after the discount, whatever amount you are getting, basically, what is that? So on the, calculate the discount, then the final amount you add, and on that amount, you put the GST. So when this kind of problem comes, always better to draw a table. You have to write the MRP and what is the discount percentage, what is the discounted value. Follow whatever is mentioned in the textbook. Discounted value or selling price. Okay, what is the after discount? What is the amount? So what was the MRP? 250, 200, 150, 300. Here it is 30%, 40%, 32%, 20%. So do discount means 100 minus 30. So it is going to be 70 by 100 into 250. This is 60 by 100 into 200. This is what is 100 minus 32? 100 minus 32 is, what is 100 minus 32? Is it 68? 68 by 100 into 150. And this is going to be 80 by 100 into 300. Can you quickly calculate and give me the value? I have calculated the selling price now or sale price now. Now, what is going to be the total amount? Just add them up and you will get the total amount. 7. Is it 637?
Yes.
Okay, so here, yeah. So we have calculated 637. Now calculate intrastate. What all components are coming in intrastate? So CGST and SGST. Okay, CGST and SGST. What is the CGST? Central GST. What is SGST? State GST. That's all. When it is one state, within the state, it is CGST and SGST. Split it equally. That's all. Okay, that's the simplest logic. Now CGST will be, what is the percentage they have mentioned? 12%. So 6 by 100 into 637. Here also 6 by 100 into 637. Understood? 6 by 100 into 637. SGST also 6 by 100 into 637. CGST is going to be rupees 38.22. Okay, rupees 38.22. Same amount comes here also, rupees 38.22. And what was the question they have asked? The rate of GST is find the amount of bill. So what is going to be the bill amount? What is going to be the bill amount? Bill amount is 637 plus 38.22 plus 38.22. Just add all the values and then you will get rupees 713.44. That's going to be your final answer. Please remember the GST is calculated after calculating the discount. Okay. Yeah. So a dealer in Delhi supplied goods to a wholesaler in Agra as per the details given below. Find the total amount of bill. So we need to know whether Agra and Delhi belongs to the same thing. Delhi is a union territory and Agra comes under UP. So two state, interstate transaction. So again, sometimes they don't tell you these place name, they will say, you should know, like it's inter or intra. Some bit of GK is required here, that's all. Okay, so let's do this problem. Yeah, so what they have mentioned is cost in Delhi is 2,100. GST is given. So here, all the items GST is 12%, right? Yes, GST is 12%, consistent. Now, discount is net means, what is the meaning of net? First row, what is written? 2,100, 3,500, 2,200, 2,850, and 3,450 as the cost. Is it correct?
Yes.
Now, second is GST. All the columns, all the cells are having value 12%. Now, third is discount. First two columns, is it having the value net?
No, it's just a dash.
Dash. Okay, for me, they have written net. Dash means nothing. There are no discount. It's the actual price. So if in case they have written net, NET, okay, if they have written NET, that also means no discount. What is the MRP? You have to pay the MRP. That's the meaning. We need to find the total bill. So here it is, we have identified it's an interstate transaction. And since it's an interstate transaction, we have only IGST. Okay, we have only IGST. So IGST means first find out after the discount, what is going to be the sale price. That sale price, whatever is the sale price that you are getting, into 12 by 100. You are not taking 12 by 2 here, okay, because it is IGST. Entire thing, entire percentage goes to central government and central government will split it to different states. Got it? So this is sale price into total GST percentage divided by 100. Now, how do you calculate selling price? That's another core part here. First, draw the table, MRP, then you have discount, then you have, what was the written selling price? I think you can write selling price. That should be good enough. Now, this is first one is 2,100 and it's discount, no discount. So its selling price is going to be 2,100 itself. Next one is 3,500. That also doesn't have any discount. So its selling price is going to be 3,500. Now the next product is 2,200. It has got 25% discount. So selling price is going to be 100 minus 25 because discount means always you have to subtract from 100. So maybe I'll write it like 100 minus 25 divided by 100 into 2,200. Now, what is then the next is 2,850. This has got 30% discount. So 30% means 100 minus 30 divided by 100 into 2,850. And what is the last one? 3,450, which is 40%. And that is going to be 100 minus 40 by 100 into 3,450. So this one you calculate, this one you calculate, this one also you calculate. After that we have, after that you have to find out the total amount. find the sum of it, and that's it's, we will calculate GST on the total. Let's do it. After the calculation, we got 11. Okay, but make sure you put it in a table. Okay, this has to be in a table, proper table. Okay. Fine. Now, calculate what you need to calculate the what is it? What is the next thing to calculate? IGST. IGST is 11315 into our IGST percentage was 12%. So 12 by 100. Just calculate and get the answer. It is 1357.80. What is the final bill amount? Total bill amount. Total bill amount is going to be 11,315 plus 1,357.80. Okay. That is 12,672.8. Put the units.